Enemensa aka Apostle Selassie Adey a oda Apostolic Empowerment Ministry ano assuring ewo Dansoman Sahara Town eben item 13. Apostle mema wakwaba o mabaida
so da say na obi frinso and all catcher and says, I may some person would be a bottom to me shade.
In Sunan Casano, Ejina Wamadi.
Most of the time, no, you don't take tokens in isolations.
Okay.
So, obedient to me, as so that sometimes it may mean the same thing in another person's dream. But in this case, no, that's a marine spirit. Hano, and connected to the busia, a bravo, nikunu, on one casana bravo, ensure to me, and I we would simply put a marine spirit.
Marine spirit.
Be crowd, Esha, Diana, be power a consort in that kind of spirit.
Spirit, okay.
And now it can even be said, Busiana, Casa, and not even by jurisdiction, that be a war, no, that contact is there. All those things are taken into consideration. But the most important thing is that we have been able to decode, say, then you can go further and decode, say, how did it come into her life? And I'm soon air fighting in what way?
Powerful. Ma vaida pacho to asumai.
Pacho to a casa no say. Emre a woman is a mammy who could jar. I no be jamming money. Into no, one fitting parabrum.
Wawario.
If it's in Calabrim, I'm a new coja be jamming or Calabrim money, say, honor the warrior. Into no, a cast I shady and pass me share, and I'm a bottom.
I what Diane,
my bottom mumpa. Number food, I'm saying, I'm poor, not singing. Let me who baby, may find him in a more son, I'm copying so fruity.
In sure,
Fufro, another in so fruity. Sako go and papa more assassins, so cocoa in June them. Look up in so na me my brother, Miss Bissam say. I said, me teen so much and Miss Sam Memoy. It's me dinner one, I'm very sure me what you who surely be. And I'm shame, and I'm coy, and I'm a say.
Na me say after a be I was so Diano. Who bisa say be a mishano na me mammy who could jam me ma obiana.
My son Diana, that's a mammy in
only hope.
The mammy free money. Ebe mama ye ni mwana mson
saa Diane. Okay, Apostle ye hwe sesi anache se enso no ohu tu. First one no ohu se nipa ni free mu ena ohu so se Diane mu na wa bodam because nipa na ka se hwe dia meye into ohu se de ben wa bodam into in this case no ekoba ne se obenyema. Not just say a damn bobby than any man trainer.
Very good question. Spiritual things are real.
Yeah, very real.
Say, in her case, no, at the message now, the man said, and I said, we have dealt with cases, Ebia, Ebusiano, and at the end of fighting, no, Akoya Dibi. Says, or pray, no, he said, yeah, and I just say, on the dambo,
a count,
and a count. Obi wo ho ebia for years of power but the idea is such a way say ena either okowo no ebia akora na wu ano no maame na ide awo obi wo ha ade na to aso for ebia akora 7 enti what mean say hum na eye adwuma no ewo an assignment say person ni pa no benya awoto ebi kra busuafo and that 2 million because who say all kakono afoko pie ni papa mu kokko
yeah.
Oh, it won't say it is connecting to me papa side so. At the same time, me man side so.
Apostle in this case was say wa ware no. Ye beja no man no fitting in collabrem or no dware na ade. Into ware no fitting in collabrem. Is it possible say fitting in collabrem ma ye wo no spirit be to me aware.
Who say we are no there are a lot of things. Most of the time because you see we don't give attention to certain things no. Yeah, abia no be to me awo hosa na abeyi. At that time no ena osofo bi ehu ye. Every cry na wasoso dae but that time no so into one thing serious.
Yeah.
You see ignorance of something is not an excuse.
Yeah.
It said me ni ma e not say ade no exist. O hwe Bible mu a o say enkrofo me ni Joseph for prison. Yeah. Almost so die the same day. Yeah. Joseph actually die no. Emma baako enya liberty. Baako so odiko wom. It means that say unya dreamer, we hear a good interpretation and we hear a good instruction to be able to exit out of it.
So in every dream, there can be an exit.
100%.
Mama Vida, ain't you know, we be say who say Nipano and Power collaborate near Jawmanana.
Pacho, my son, then I'm inside my friend more for back. No, catch them say, Obeka Sana Mamma Tona. No, Nukumo, or Kaisem Niboba, and again Nukutami. My so sad, I answer Mokobon home pie. To me, a fast na me bomb pie, and Tim Dawana call by. Say call by and a man fat, na me yen be we winter, na dear my son, who diam, or frame. Satana mamma from Martini and yen into a frame and was oh. The person may ma on near Manafa Coyoma, but all can I mean Winnipeg. So a friend of Miss Nampacho when he no bony didn't train. And I miss what Nampacho now, ye dinner land was not so light up so young. Ubenya. Nampesame more mammy, as you know. Until I told him a be a go home, Pesame farm. Don't be sunny, didn't be no bony, dear Cassa Chilem, crow free so, Chilem nipper penny na.
And you pay Warano. Woman, you, Ukoyama me. Then now, one no no friend say, me pesa me boa na oya o ma me yi.
I say sometimes no na because of so that you know bomb pie na unyame e man a sign. And the sign no unyame man no the first sign any physical manifestation na ma me no a friend no. And then the air can you know what you say and you say most of these things sometimes no nipa no edwumedia yaman. Into all monetano spiritually into bisa me won sem into onim say be on we still onim say because it is a spiritual idea and sometimes most of these things no you will be a friend of spiritual collateral what just say
spiritual collateral
say you be called loan
yes.
Collateral community e bia they take certain things obi any onyam obi body part at a symbol na the spiritual world. Inti no so ye be for honhum bia ye dey increase in the position.
Nipa na ofre wo wie ye no nwama no ode bre wo.
Pacham ka je nsem wo bi nti
wan famba. Ba ukoyiye no ba bi.
Pacham.
Nti ohun.
Pacham.
Woni ni di nkomo.
Inu na mche anu na mtwe.
Ti woni ni ni kasa bia. Enti sinka wan frɛ wan kebe ye din se obehu se ayasemesi we.
Ti wan frɛ me adaya na minnimu no. Tika me hu na me hu se we ya.
But
nse hu me ye na se na ochi a me no so o ma ye kose. Na me see you na adu me ni so ye kala ntin na me de.
But when bisa o say nwama no ade ntin na wanje. Bisa ho hwe. Enti apostle obi je wo ho contract na obe make sure say wa ya o si ewie ye.
That's what mostly happens. And I be crying at him, you see. Sometimes the panel I hear you may no crowd say a witchcrafter. They are able to transfer it.
So the any panel bet to us.
That is it. But as one as a Christians, Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood. When you may to me, but as a Christian, you have to be firm and take a position because at the end, because say obi baby no. The enemy will threaten your life. Yeah. Life is not a fanfare. Enti adi papa bia ni papa so achieve e bia sa bana nyame de mama Vida no oba be dani Ghana president adekese. Enti enye abia look at Jesus prophecy. And come sheba say be we Yesu. That the prophecy was nearly terminated by Herod.
Yeah.
Even Yawunewi and Namdaye so. And when you capture any Papa Joseph say, take Jesus out to Egypt. So just yes. And it is not a bed of roses. I was say, your spiritual life and you're taking it serious.
In her case, what are we looking at? Is it just prayer, fasting, some directions?
I would say, most of the time, no, generally, prayer, fasting, obey the obey to me, but in most cases, no, sometimes, no, hearing the voice of God
on what to do.
On what to do for me is the most important thing. Unyami eka asemno say yenye say na me nyame so me say what you say. And there are times unyami it's not like in Bible and so for the bomb pie anya adwuma no, but sometimes na onyankopon so ewo ne hyehyeye.
The time zone.
We can't take it from there. As much as the enemy is working, God is working. In God's time, he disappoints the works of the enemy.
Okay, so this question is very important to me because I've heard people saying it. So there's nothing like that.
The truth is that, you see, it is either something is not being done right. Because how do you explain, say, Obi, Ebeko, Ebia, naturally, it says to say, yeah, medically, why you also Ebia. And so, also say, Nidiano is spiritual.
Spiritual.
It's spiritual, no, also, no. Onyankopon, emma the right instruction, there will be results. Onyankopon is the giver. And Diana also for no nyano, irrespective of how powerful so for no ye. Say you nyame, and our man is our direction now. So say unyame ankasa I step into the situation.
So it's always about God stepping in.
That is the point. It's God uses us as vessels.
Yeah.
Look at all the cases in the Bible and even Bebreyate. Obi wo ho akwa sorry why direction or so for we see me boa doctor we see me boa. But sometimes or most times when your memory na the NS.
Yeah. So yours is to keep your faith
100% because we are Benjamin. Because no, recently, upstream of internet, a dance here will be 30 years, will be sometimes it's real.
Yeah, it's very real.
But you can't understand. There is that mystery part of God. But sometimes because
yes.
Now we are worried, we are discouraged. What you say, man? God has a better plan for Nimba.
Before I ever overbomb Mama Vida, no dear na wa obeka say
I say I think this subject I idea here that is so anam so Emma and Crawford prison in Crawford because Nami and Nam that is so many break us. Sometimes we take it for granted. So many I am a living testimony to this subject. Say Unyamekasa. Now to me Nam and that is so kasa. And see, say we are Christian, take your dream seriously, work on it. Sometimes when hear instruction, talk to me and Yamu or what insights what daimu na nipa no to me a tool for in her case like this. At the end of Oshano after no Yamibe you, but there was a sign. Yami to me, mom lady no friend, Emma Castle, no man mention. What about if and come on taking the serious and it could have, the effect of it could have been worse.
Okay.
The Bible said that thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy.
Sure.
Wona oka ebe mu sha ejina. To me bia asori etia wa bawa ene ye bobu sa to me no.